Alright, and welcome to a Polly Polly Poo Poo Treefoo Tom review. Right, now then, these are fairly new out. If you're familiar with Treefoo Tom, and if you're watching this, you probably are now, whether you're a parent who's looking for Treefoo Tom toys to see what they're like inside the packet, then this is for you. If you're a kid who likes Treefoo Tom, then this is also for you. If you're just somebody who watches me videos and thinks, what the heck's he doing this for? This is probably, maybe not quite for you, but anyway, watch it anyway. You might enjoy it. You might learn something new about Treefoo. Basically, my son is mad on Treefoo Tom at the moment. So we're seeing these in Argos and picked them up. This is the deluxe variation of them. There's 3 figures in the deluxe wave. Tom, who's this guy here, is the main character, wasn't available, but if you go on Amazon, they've got all of the basics, which I think there's 5 characters in, all 3 of the deluxes and the 2 vehicles. Bear in mind that the vehicle set does come, one of the vehicle sets does come with Areola, or whatever she's called. So, Ariella, if you do want her, and you want the vehicle, I'll maybe pick that one up. But obviously if you want to buy herself, you can get the basic version, or if you want her with her bugs, then get this version. So I'll open them up and show you them what you get in the deluxe set. Basically, for her, the deluxe set, basically you get these 2 ladybugs and this kind of, well, it's not a tree, and it's not Tom, so it must be Foo, that, is it? It's grass. Yes, it's grass. So yes, there's Areola, or however you pronounce her name. Out of the packaging, her articulation, both her legs move together. Each arm is individually posable, which is pretty cool because she's got 4 of them. And her head also can turn. She does come with a figure stand, so you can have her posed on that if you like. And she has peg holes in each foot, so you can kind of mix that up a bit if you want. And she does come with her trusty lasso, which again fits in pretty much most of our hands, if not all of them. And you can kind of pose her with that, doing some cowboyery trickeriness, or cowgirl, or whatever she is. She's a kind of fly thing, isn't she? Butterfly. So there you go, that's Areola. Pretty decent. And then you've got, and I keep calling them Twix, and it's not Twix, it's Twigs. And he's Tom's bestest mate, and he comes with some grass as well, so you can, you know, if you get these deluxes, you can sort of set a little bit of a diorama up for the bands and stuff if you so wish. And Twigs is pretty small compared to the other characters, and he also is in the figure as well. His articulation is just that his head turns. He also comes with a figure stand, although it is a slightly different stand, which is pretty good because it means that there is a slight variation on types of stand. I don't know what stand Tom comes with. Obviously he wasn't there to check it out. And he also comes with this, is that an acorn? Yes. Now, the basic figure just comes with a small acorn, which I believe is supposed to be him when he turns into an acorn, because one of his things he does when he gets scared is to turn into an acorn. This is obviously not a small acorn, this is a big acorn, and you use it to kind of do what he does in the cartoon, which is, like, there you go, he's now an acorn, albeit a rather large one. But that, for kids, is like, you know, my son got this and basically ran around with that shaking and lifting that out and then putting the bugs in and then putting the lasso in, and, you know, bear in mind, I mean, this is kind of McDonald's-y toy-ish, really. I mean, it's the quality of the plastic and stuff is, I would say, a higher standard than McDonald's-y toy, but essentially it's not a million miles from a McDonald's-y toy. So for a deluxe figure, I mean, these aren't necessarily that cheap, but, you know, to see his little face running around with them, and when he's watching the cartoons and stuff, It's in my eyes worth it for that, but I do know that these will come down in price at some point and probably turn up for maybe £1 or £2, possibly £3. One thing to note is that they are manufactured by the Italian, is it Italian? Gocci, whatever the name is. Now, a lot of the stuff that does turn up quite cheap is made by these, so you know, obviously, if you want to hold off and get them for a better price. But like I say, the prices on Amazon are pretty good, and they all are free postage, whether you want one figure or all of them. So thanks for watching that. Obviously, go off and do some tree foo, dudes, and I'll catch you all later on.